Warning: the show you are about to hear contains muscular, intelligent, and intelligible sexy men discussing B-movies, and will contain movie spoilers. Only one of the previous statements is actually true. You decide.
So light that fuse and let it burn. There's no escape, there's no return. Exploding heads and synthwave licks. We're deep in cult classic kicks. Low budget dreams that never quit. Every frame a misfit hit. This is the B-movie Blitzkrieg podcast. This is Duncan and the Baz. The B-movie Blitzkrieg podcast.
Welcome back to the B-movie Blitzkrieg podcast, the only show willing to enter the dangerous world of organised crime armed with nothing but a katana, a leather jacket, and absolutely no understanding of practical police procedure. I am your host, Duncan McLeish, the Shogun of Schlock, the Ronin of ridiculous cinema, the defender of direct-to-the-video delirium, the only man who's ever seen a wig change length mid-scene and thought, that's not a continuity error. It's not. That's character development. Tonight we are discussing Samurai Cop from 1991, a film that dares to ask the age-old question, what if Dirty Harry, Miami Vice, and a community theatre production all collided headfirst into a speeding sports car? Expect gangsters, questionable motives, expect action scenes powered entirely by confidence, expect dialogue that sounds like it was written by aliens who'd only recently learned English, and expect a hero so impossibly cool that every woman within a 10-mile radius immediately falls in love with him for reasons science can still not explain. But every rogue cop, ladies and gents, needs a partner, and I have such a partner with me. Joining me tonight is a man who can watch 20 minutes of incomprehensible exposition and somehow emerge with a detailed understanding of absolutely nothing. He is the sensei of celluloid madness, the emperor of exploitation cinema, the master of mullet-based analysis, the only man capable of identifying 3 different wigs on the same actor in a single scene. The man, the myth, the legend, the reluctant co-host of season 2, The Baz.
Moshi, mind sex, illusion.
You nailed that as well.
Dare you.
This is the happiest I've ever been, and I also know that you probably rage said that. So
Yeah, entirely. I cannot think of anything funny to say that is not wildly racist at this point in time.
then hold it,
Well,
please.
welcome along. There's going to be a lot of anti-Japanese sentiment in this show.
Do you think, like, when you watch a movie like this, you hit me? See, when we watched Hard Ticket to Hawaii, and you're like, this right here, this is the B movie experience I remember as a lad, like getting those. Like, see, when you watch Samurai Cop, did you suddenly think that maybe Hard Ticket to Hawaii was maybe better, better filmically made than this experience, Baz?
Yeah, definitely, but I got a very similar vibe and reaction
Yes,
from this film.
that's why I picked it.
I think
so.
I said in season 1, probably maybe in the Hard Ticket to Hawaii episode, I was like, a favourite of mine when I was young and would stay with my sister who had the video recorder was American Ninja.
Yes.
And this is it's not a million miles away from it kind of thing. This to me is what a B movie should be about. It should be dumb as fuck. It should be a bit shit, but it should be enjoyable.
Yes.
And
Yes.
other films in this season up until now haven't been.
Ladies and gents, we need a breakdown, a detailed breakdown of what Samurai Cop is all about. And there's only one man that can do that, and that is the man, the myth, the legend, the Baz. We're going to take a short break. When we come back, he is going to break it down, much like a ninja, putting his hand through a pallet of bricks. I mean, that's the best I could come up with. Look at that, right in your face. We're going to be back to it right after this. And welcome back to a segment I've called Katana Justice and Hairpiece Carnage. Baz is going to explain the plot of Samurai Cop from 1991. Baz, what the fuck happens in this movie?
Well, Duncan, I'm going to be quite honest, coming straight out of the gate here, there's not a lot happens in Samurai Cop, and that's a good job, my friend, because I have forgotten to write a plot summary for this movie. We have Caitlyn Jenner as a cop. She's buddied up with this like Timu Eddie Murphy, right?
It's literally Lethal Weapon, isn't it?
It's just totally Lethal Weapon, right? At one point, I was calling him Timu Mel Gibson, but the Caitlyn Jenner reference is much funnier when you see it. They've been put together, and it kind of implies that Caitlyn Jenner's only just come to LA recently, but they talk as if they've been together for fucking years. And they're taking down, like, I think it's supposed to be like the triads or something like that. There's various kind of Japanese crime lords, but their main enforcer is my big man with a big chin, Big Rab Zadar.
Big Rab Zadar. Rab Zadar, such a better name than Robert Zadar. Honestly.
It really is. Weirdly though, there was a point in this film where, because obviously he's a big dude, he's got a big beard in this movie.
Yeah.
Obviously he's got a big face. Jet black hair. There is a bit in this film that makes me think they were actually trying to play him as Asian.
I don't think you're wrong on that. I think that's...
As opposed to just a white enforcer for the Japanese triads or whatever.
It's weird because like he has his counterpart, the chick in this movie, is white.
Mm-hmm. See, to be quite blunt, that's pretty much the plot of this. It's this Caitlyn Jenner clone with black
wig
partner. No, partner.
All right, sorry. I focus on the wig all the way through this movie because you see it in various stages of you've replaced that with the wrong thing.
Falling off his head. And basically, they're just going to war.
Yeah.
These Japanese triads. There is a clearly alcoholic police chief. It's fucking mental. Who goes for basically hating them to not caring about his career and just want to take them down.
Let's get them down.
And we'll talk about this. There is Andrew Tate levels of misogyny in this film, right? And it's not cool at all. And weirdly, see if this film had been maybe 7 or 8 years older.
Yes,
I could have probably taken it better. See when there's misogyny in a film and I'm going like that, I'm not comfortable with this.
Yes.
You know you're in dangerous fucking ground. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Like 1991 is...
And that was a shit Steven Seagal film.
Yes.
Boom!
Ladies and gents, it has come full circle. And nothing makes me happier than hearing Baz reference Steven Seagal, because I know that you despise him. Which
That's
makes
an asshole.
All the more happier to say we're moving into our next segment, which is the mad, the sad, the bad, and the rad. In that order, reverse that order. You know what? Like, fuck that order. We're going to be back to describe elements of this movie that just, let's be honest, don't make sense, but entertain us or make us angry. Angry? Were you angry in this movie?
No, but in fairness, I was less drunk than I am now.
Perfect. We're going to be doing that right after this. And welcome back to a segment I've called Deadly Blades and Dangerous Hair Choices. This is the rad, the sad, the bad, the mad of Samurai Cop. I'm going to, you know what? I'm going to get it out of the way. I'm going to mark it as sad/mad/rad. The wig. Let's get this out the way. Someone made a decision here, and I don't like. Even if the actor was follically challenged, Baz, what I would say is he clearly has martial arts skills. Those were in quotation marks for those doing the audio only. Why does he need this here? I mean, let me put it this way. Cinema has given us the greatest villains, Baz. It's given us Darth Vader. It's given us Hannibal Lecter. If you're an Alien fan, he's even giving you the Xenomorph.
Yeah.
Samurai Cop's most daunting adversary is post-production reshoots, because they're clearly reshoots all the way through this movie and no one kept the wig. What you got?
Do you know what's rad?
Tell me what's rad.
And I can't believe I'm going to say this.
Can't wait.
Yeah, clearly drunk when I wrote this bit. What's rad is Big Rab Zadar plus a tiny ponytail plus a leather trench coat.
Dude,
yes, strutting about like Dylan Klebold on his way to lunch.
He's great. The thing about it is, Zadar is great in this movie, but he is playing it 100% straight. He genuinely thinks he's playing a great role, and it's kind of what sells this performance, because his movie at no point is great. To be honest.
And in fairness, some of the acting in this film is questionable. His is okay,
yeah,
but he's like Laurence fucking Olivier compared to some of them. Do you know what I mean? I don't know if that gave him an inflated sense of how well he was doing in the whole thing. Under Rad, I don't actually mention the tits and ass. What I do mention is the gay waiter, because he was fucking rad. I don't know if you were ever a fan of Parks and Rec.
I was, back in the day, yeah.
Do you remember Typhoon, the hairdresser?
I knew you were going there.
I am fucking sure. I don't think it's necessarily Typhoon, but it's his dad.
It's like, please tell me more about your hatred of Europeans and Eurotrash.
Full of Eurotrash. But believe it or not, I don't actually mention the boobs under Rad. I do mention the gay waiter. Do you know what's bad though?
What is bad, Baz?
Mr. Lee's bodyguard. Because Big Rab Zadar just walks up, just takes a knife out and stabs him. Boom!
Fucking shivs him like they're fucking in. He's Maniac Cop in the shower. Bang, 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 bang.
Now Mr. Lee has no bodyguard because he didn't see that coming. Do you know what I mean?
His protection didn't fucking check.
It's
almost like the Secret Service protecting Trump, Baz. It's just not. What's that? You've got a gun, you can just go through.
Do you know what's worse than that?
What's worse than that?
The stunt budget. There's a car chase scene in this movie, right? Where a man he's in the back of a van, he's shooting at the cops behind him, and he gets hit.
Yep.
And he falls out the van. I say falls out the van. Yeah. He is gradually and very gingerly lowered.
Yes.
Out the back of the van.
Carefully placed.
Until he feels, right, I think I'm alright, boys, let go. It is the worst stunt I have ever seen. It is awful to watch. But in a good way.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not harking back to an earlier episode, but this is bad cinema that is good. Exactly what we've spoken about before.
Yeah. Entertaining.
awful filmmaking in this film.
All the way through this movie.
But
Yeah.
it's great to watch, and you cannot help but laugh at it.
Yeah. Is the Russell Crowe Gladiator. Are you not entertained? Yes, I am, Gladiator man.
Yes, I am, my friend. Thank you very much for asking.
I want to bounce us on to quotes. There is a lot in this. The dialogue in this movie, much like episode 1 of season 2.
We can't.
Oh,
I have one other bad, and I'll do it really quick. But it has to get mentioned.
The floor is yours, my friend.
The state of the roof fell on the cabin in the final shootout scene. I fell to the roof of my own shed, Duncan. I'm a software engineer, and I am literally light years ahead of the props team in this film. I was fucking disgusted. That's all I've got to say on it.
Oh no.
No.
Honestly, my stomach feels like I've been doing crunchies
Bit of
like
pride
all
in your work,
afternoon.
boys. A wee bit of pride in your work wouldn't fucking kill MD.
fucking ship shape our ship out. Oh man, we are going to quote this bitch. We're going to do it right after this. And welcome back, ladies and gents, to a segment I've called Quotes That Sound Like They Were Generated by an AI 1991. I mean, it's the best way to do it. The dialogue in this movie is stunted, would be the best word I would use. But as
mental would be the word I would use.
Anything like sprung out to me, or you, more importantly?
Okay, Joe, keep it up. Oh, it's up and ready. You just keep it warm. It's warm and ready. In fairness, he goes on to fuck her, do you know what I mean? So it all works out in the end. But that's quite early on in the movie, and I was like, oh my God. What the fuck is going on here? What about yourself? What
about you have the eyes of a man who accepts what he sees.
Right. Now this one is going to sound shite, right? But
you laughed
when you hear it in the film, it's actually quite funny, right? Shoot him! Shoot him! Shoot him! It's literally the same line, and they just keep replaying it. Not the guy says it 3 times. They record the guy saying shoot him, and then they're like, right, play that again.
It's so much more expensive. It's so much more expensive to loop that than just get a guy to say it 3 times. I don't know who that's for. Like, what about what does katana mean?
Tagging onto that one. So you're the infamous boss of the shit katana gang. Caitlin Hen, you need to work on your fucking trash talk.
Yeah, your trash talk is poor.
Yeah, you're the infamous boss of the shit katana gang.
Where did you get that suit? The toilet store? It's like a fucking Anchorman quote. Oh man.
What about when they climb over a gate and then Big Caitlin says to his black sidekick, why did you go under the gate? Because I'm an undercover cop. Fuck off. Just fuck off. I hated that, but I really, really fucking did. And the thing was, I had laughed when Big Caitlyn Jenner jumps over the top of the thing, and then you see the wee sidekick crawling under the thing. I'm like, well, why the fuck did he not do that? Because I think his black sidekick has to give him like a boost up.
It has to give her a boosty.
So you would stop at the top, reach down, pull him up.
Partner.
Then the 2 year over. No. Let the African American crawl in the dirt under the You know what I mean? It's wildly racist.
Well,
Wildly so.
these optics will age well, Baz. I don't know what you're on about. Nothing is here. I'm out of lines.
Yeah, so am I. Without getting wildly offensive, I'm out.
We're going to be back to discuss things that are not wigs right after this. And welcome back to a segment that I've called Plot Holes Bigger Than Joe Marshall's Hair. That is all I'm going to mention about here. I'm not doing it anymore, right? My biggest plot hole here is, you know what I'm going to say? Is why, like, describe the police investigation into the Triad gang.
Describe it.
Yeah, describe it. It's like we'll put two cops onto this violent Triad gang here because question mark? It's never like in Lethal Weapon, I know that there's a crime that happens that leads Riggs and Murtaugh to find a clue that leads them to a thing, and then there's mysteries and all that. Like this movie starts off with like a triad power play, right? And then there's two cops investigating.
I know, but the one thing that you're skirting by there is your big fella Caitlin.
Yes,
is a samurai.
Yeah, but he's not like a Jedi samurai. He doesn't like I feel the presence of other samurais in LA. I must go and arrest them.
That's what samurais do. So anything vaguely, and I'm going to use the word Oriental, he's your man. What about when he's talking to the girl in the helicopter, who he then goes on to bone, like she stood next to him? She's in a helicopter, and he doesn't have a headset. He's just talking. She's 100, 150 feet above in a helicopter, which allegedly are quite loud. And
use the force then.
I'll see you after this shift. Maybe hook up, go for dinner. That's dinner. Yep.
Like that. Call me.
Yeah. But no, he wouldn't even have done that. He'd have just gone like, call me. You know, and she's like, I fucking hear you. I'm all the way up here. Oh, that was too much.
That was too much. We're going to take a break. When we come back, we are scoring this movie. I'm hella curious.
Back, I'm going to be sick.
Yeah, well, hopefully not on screen, but maybe on screen just for the clicks. You're right on the instas. I'm curious where you're going to score this one because it sounds like you had a good time, Baz. But I don't want to steal your thunder here. We'll be back to find out how we score this movie right after this. And welcome back to a segment I've called Rated K for Katana, Chaos, and Continuity Errors. Baz, this movie needs to be scored out of 5. I am all ears right now. What are you scoring, Samurai Cop?
I'm going to give Samurai Cop a nice healthy 3. I had never seen Samurai Cop before this.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't a film I was familiar with. I think I'd probably heard the name just from kicking about in the kind of podcasting community.
Mm-hmm.
But I enjoyed this movie. It's not a good film, but as we discussed earlier on there, it's a great example of a boo movie.
It's a great example of a boo movie, Baz. It really is. Boo.
Too much to drink. It's a great example of a B movie.
Yeah.
That it's not a good film, but it's great fun to watch. Right, and I'll say that to anybody that fancies picking this up, go and watch it. It is great fun. But the reason I didn't mark it a little higher is, God, I'm so woke. I did find the misogyny in it really, and like this is Baz you're talking to. I do not have a problem with it. I found it kind of uncomfortable in this film a wee bit.
Yeah.
And I am the last one to start looking at old films through modern eyes, right? I get it. But weirdly, it's not as old as I thought it was.
Mm-hmm.
I would have probably placed this film maybe 7 or 8 years earlier. And I think it falls down a little bit there. I think it should have been a little bit more of aware of itself.
Yeah.
In terms of, and it's all to do with the male-female relationships in the film.
Which is ironic because, like, the movie we've likened it to while recording here is Hard Ticket to Hawaii, which came out fucking 4 years before this. And that's a movie that isn't inherently misogynistic at all, even though
Not
it
to
is,
the level that this thing is.
no, even though it is shot
all.
like through two female main characters who are naked for sizable portions of that movie.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
not handled the same way at all.
It's not, and I have to mark this film down because of that kind of thing. Still an enjoyable movie, not a good film. That was a step too far there. It's
Yeah.
an enjoyable movie. It's fun to watch. You will have a ball watching it. And
Oh,
it's
100%,
nuts, and there's so much to laugh at in it. I just feel now looking back,
Yeah.
it's problematic to a level that I can't just give it a pass. Which I did with like Hard Ticket to Hawaii. There's bits in that movie that wouldn't stand up nowadays, but it's daft, it's harmless, gets a pass. This one, just wee bit too much for me.
I'm with you. I gave it a 3 as well. It's a ton of fun. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Don't disagree with anything you say. Yeah, if you haven't seen it before, check it out. This is not the only movie from the early 90s that is a action exploitation movie that we'll be doing this season. So I'm curious to see how the other one stacks up to the Baz, and we'll get to that much later on when we run through them. So yeah, with that, 2 3s. We're going to close out the show. We're doing it right after this. And that's a wrap on Samurai Cop from 1991, a film so wonderfully incompetent that it somehow transcends traditional filmmaking and becomes its own unique art form. Part action movie, part police procedural, part accidental surrealist comedy, and 100% unforgettable, as most of the movies in season 2 will be. A massive thanks as always to the Baz, the only man capable of analysing a 90-minute continuity disaster and concluding that he is now seeking legal advice to get out of this season 2 contract, McLeish. I don't know what that means. It's just words he sent to me via courier. So we'll find out as the season progresses. If you have enjoyed the show, subscribe, rate, review, and spread the word on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and on YouTube. Every share helps us continue our mission to celebrate the greatest cinematic catastrophes ever committed to film. And the next time, oh, ladies and gents, we're going back to the radioactive wastelands as we turn our attention to fertile humans that are nearly extinct, giant mutant amphibians that roam the desert, and humanity's future rests in the hands of a drifter wearing an explosive chastity belt. I don't know if Baz knew that, but that's an element in the next movie. That's right. Next episode, we're discussing Hell Comes to Frogtown from 1988, a movie that asks, what if Mad Max was hornier, weirder, and significantly more amphibious? Expect mutants, expect mayhem, expect post-apocalyptic absurdity, too many P's in that sentence, and also expect Roddy Piper delivering exactly the kind of performance that Piper was born to deliver. Until then, though, keep your katana sharp, your eye on continuity, and remember that here at the B-Movie Blitzkrieg, the bizarre meets the brilliant. One B-movie at a time. Baz, we have been recording a while. We have both drank our share, but I need you to bring it home and say goodbye to the listeners, please.
Sayonara, sons of bitches. As my friend said, keep your katana sharp, but keep your misogyny under control. Blitzkrieg!